Hidden grief is often the root cause of anxiety, reactivity, and fatigue type symptoms. If you'd like to read more, I've written a blog on that this week. Just go to my website at www.empoweringhealth.clinic/blog. But right now we're going to do a balancing technique for you also to help find what the actual emotion is, and then a balancing technique. The balancing technique that's come up today is called intestinal flora probiotics, and the finger mode is personal ecology, so electrical, emotional, personal ecology, 4.5 depths, or 4.5 plus. So the emotion that's come in context of the Chinese 5 elemental flow is in the heart element, and it's the emotion of compassion. So in what way can you be showing more compassion to yourself and to your body? The way we feed ourselves and talk to ourselves is also very much a big part of showing yourself compassion. Because if you've been criticizing yourself, your body, not feeding it all the nutritional foods, that can create an imbalance within our digestive system, where it's then asking for support from probiotics. As we're not together and you're not a client necessarily, I can't prescribe and recommend anything. As a kinesiologist, I don't treat, diagnose, or prescribe. We ask your body what it needs to create balance. So in what other way can you create balance? So as I said, eating healthy nutritional food. Maybe you'd like to come and see me as a client, otherwise go and see a nutritionist or a dietitian to check what is going on with your digestive system. But also compassion is the key emotion here. I'm now going to do a balance for a balance. Now, the supporting balance for your gut microbiome right now that's come up is called Bennett's stress release points, and that is emotional, so electrical, emotional, 1.5 B, so about there. And I'm just going to find a separate emotion on this part that relates to the compassion. So again, from the Chinese 5 elemental flow: central, governing, fire, earth, spleen, stomach, top, bottom, bitter, doubt, disgust, harmony, empathy, sympathy, satisfied, greed. Nausea is the emotion. So nausea is also a sensation. We may have been feeling nauseous because when our gut microbiome is also out of balance, we can start to feel sick in some way. Like nausea can be an emotion. And if we have been stressed a long time, as I explained earlier in the week, our vagus nerve activates, which then powers down our stomach and our digestive system, because we're not meant to be digesting food. And so if you've been stressed a long time, this would have an impact likely on your digestive system, as well as maybe your hormones, or if you're going through menopause, perimenopause, that can also have an impact on what's happening with our digestive system. And a key awareness here also is that we have 3 brains. We have the literal brain, we have the heart as a brain, we have the digestive system as the 3rd brain. You can look it up if you want to know more. It's called the 3 brain theory. Our gut actually talks 7 times more frequently to our brain than our brain talks to our gut. And so if there's imbalances going on within the digestive system, that could be creating some form of imbalance with your emotions as well. So the balancing technique we're going to do, because the original emotion came from the heart element, is we're going to do the NB point for the heart, which is just on the top of your head. And you're going to hold these 2 points here on your forehead. So I call these like your horn points. And these are actually called emotional stress release points. Because again, we're bringing blood supply to this part of the brain. So we're taking the focus away from the primitive mind, bringing it back to the neocortex, which also powers down when we're in that stress state. So we can't think, we can't come up with creative solutions for those old problems. We need to be able to do that and think clearly, think logically, come up with solutions. And we do that by feeling calm and nurtured. And so neurovascular points, this one specifically for the heart, to bring back compassion to the body. So it's about soothing and nurturing, yet energizing at the same time. From bringing focus to this part by just stimulating. So we're using 2 fingers, remember? So I'm using thumb and 2 fingers, because our fingers have got polarity. One's a positive, one's a negative. 2 together becomes neutral charge. Thumb is always neutral charge. So 2 fingers, thumb, 2 fingers. By bringing focus here, we're bringing focus to, like, the body brings blood here, and Chinese proverb is wherever blood flows, healing goes. And so that also then helps with that soothing, activating that part of the brain, midbrain, emotional brain, our intuition, as well as bringing back that creative solution ability as well. So If you'd like to find out what it is specifically that your body needs, then book a one-on-one appointment with me. Just go to www.empoweringhealth.clinic/booking, ing, and otherwise there is a button on the homepage, top right, maybe under the hamburger if you're using it on your phone. And or otherwise message me and we can make arrangements that way. I'm Anne Barrett from Empowering Health.